I'm going to open up the transform panel and drag it off floating. And then I'm going to create an object. I'm just going to do a square. And I can select that object, and in the transform panel I can begin to manipulate that object. I might want to rotate it a certain number of degrees, let's say 25. And so I mathematically can orient objects in the transform panel. I could also change the scale. So maybe I want this to be 75%. And I can do this both left and right. Or there's a little chain link over here. I'm going to undo those two. If those are linked together and I change one, it will change the other. And then there's a reset button here that I can click and take back if I didn't like what I did. I could also skew the object. Let me go back and make this to 0 rotation. So I can choose to skew the object a certain number of degrees, and I can also use these as scrubby sliders. So I can go either direction, and same way of skewing it vertically. So if you want to do some mathematical precision in transforming an object, it's easy to do that with the transform panel. Let me show you another cool thing you can do with the transform panel. I'm going to delete this, and I'm just going to choose the oval tool, and again, let's just draw a small little oval. I'm going to take the free transform tool, and I'm simply going to pull the rotation point down. Then I'm going to copy that object, and I'm going to paste it in place, and then I'm going to rotate it a certain number of degrees. Let's say I'm going to rotate it 30 degrees. And then I can duplicate that rotation, that selection rotation, by clicking this little button down at the bottom on the left-hand side, and it'll create copies that can rotate each of those another 30 degrees.